Hey, it's me, Brian. So this just happened at Aldi. I'd stopped to pick up a few things before, or a few things for dinner, before dinner, and went in just grabbing a couple of things, got what I needed, went to get in line. There was only one checkout open, which is pretty normal for Aldi, and the line was getting long, luckily for this story. So going to get in line, and the guy right in front of me has an interesting shirt on. So I take a quick glance at it and I read it, and then I'm like processing it as I walk by, and I'm like, did that shirt just say what I thought it said? And now I'm in a conundrum because I'm standing behind that person in line and I can't read the shirt anymore. But I'm pretty confident it said what I thought it said, but I needed a second look. And this is where the long line comes into play. Because, lucky for me, the person running the cash register says, you can line up on five, they're going to open that lane really quick. Well, I only had a few things, and all the rules say that if you don't have a few things, you get to go to the front of the line, right? So I start heading over to aisle five, and the guy in front of me's heading over to aisle five because he doesn't have a lot of things either. And he sees that I only have like five things. And he's like, oh, please, go ahead. I'm like, are you sure? He goes, absolutely. I'm like, thank you very much. So I get in line, put my stuff on the conveyor, and now I get to turn around and look to see what his shirt says. And it said what I thought it said. So this gentleman was wearing a white t-shirt that had a picture of somebody hitting like a stick figure type of cartoon, not really high detail or anything like that. But it was of somebody hitting another person with a chair, WWF style. And the words around it says, make racists afraid again. And I was like, okay, that's what I thought it said. And he must have noticed that I was looking at his shirt, or I looked too long. And we kind of made that eye contact. And I was like, nice shirt. And he goes, thanks. Talked to the cash register, paid for my stuff, and I left. So that's what happened at Aldi today. Very interesting shirt. Thought it was funny, and wanted to share it with you guys. Have a good night.